The color of these is, it's so good. Flipping here. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I thought today I would do a video on 5 popular shoe slash boot really categories and just show you how I would style each of them. So it's just a very quick, hopefully inspirational video on putting together outfits based on a popular type of fall shoe or boot. Anyway, so hi, my name is Karen, and if you are new to my channel, this channel, first of all, have a look through some videos that I've already got, and if you love what you see, subscribe to my channel and join the Karen Brit Chick world, as I call it. Alright, so I'm going to get stuck right in. So for the first boot category or shoe category for this fall, it is the Western boot. I have loads of Western boots collected over the years because I just love them. I'm sure by next year the trend will have moved on to something else, but I will always be buying cowboy boots. I'm on the hunt for the perfect one, always. Case in point with these. Who remembers the H&M and Isabel Marant collection? That was about, what, 5-6 years ago-ish? I never got rid of these boots when they came out. It was literally a case of my eyes just went boom, tongue, like, you know, just jaw dislocated, tongue fell out, rolled along the floor like in the cartoons. That was me when I saw these, and I was on the hunt for them. I ended up finding them online in my size, which is 41. For that collaboration, this was rare because they didn't make many 41s. Side note, brands, please stop making 1 or 2 of size 41s or even 42. Heaven forbid we even ask for that. Do you know what I mean? Those sizes always go first. Zara, yes, side-eye. So glad I kept hold of them. I've noticed that Isabel Marant continues with this type of boot currently as we speak on the website. I'll show a few of them on the screen here, but it's like her classic cut boot, Western boot, and it's just, it never goes anywhere. So you can see it, look at that, and that fringe, and that foot, that cone heel. Bloody hell, man, this is just... So, one way that I would style this particular of Western boot is I'm already wearing it. I'm in this thrifted men's fisherman style, I call it fisherman style jumper. I've had it for like 3 years now, and it's one of my favorites. I decided to pair it with a pleated skirt. This is the Topshop velvet skirt from a couple of seasons ago. When you're getting a pleated skirt, get them in a really big size because I find that that just makes it so much more just longer. This is the look. Because it's a relatively short, see how short they can see my leg? I want the skirt to cover the boot a bit. I chose this combination because I like pink and greys. Talked about colour last Friday's video. If you haven't seen it, it's all about how I pick colours to go with each other for your outfits. So if you need help on picking colour combinations, I'll link the video for you below. Very comfortable, it's kind of slouchy, but it still feels a bit grown up as well. And this is just a really sort of updated way to wear Western boots. And I think the much more modern way is to just wear it with just the normal clothes and just throw on the Western boot. I love that look together. And then bag wise, I thought I would go with the vintage bag that I've got here. It's just like a woven pattern on it. Yeah, this, I love this little dinky bag. I've shown you this before, but I'm gonna do it again. Look, look. That colour in it is just, every time I see that colour in it, it's one of these things that you want to take it to a shop, so when you've got to pull out your credit card to pay for something, you can just do this and just watch the assistant stare at you open your bag. So this is what I thought would look good with it because it's a neutral, it's white, and I like the way it pairs together. It's just because everything is so big, oversized jumper, big skirt, go with a contrasting smaller bag to give that sort of either or in the silhouettes. You can have a day where maybe you don't need a jacket or a coat. This is what I think this outfit is good for. So I really like this. This is a very oversized look. You're not about showing any kind of shape on you, but you don't need to when you love something. You don't have to be all about that. All right, so the next look I wanted to show you is these snake print boots. Snake print and animal print is absolutely massive this season, and I picked up these from Zara, and as soon as I saw them I knew instantly this is what I want. I loved everything about them. They also have like a western kind of cut to them as well, don't they? So you know that's right up my alley. The way I would style these is how I actually have worn them already. I was at an event a few days ago in the evening, and I wore this salmon pink corduroy suit. Because I'm wearing so much of one colour, I had to break it up with something interesting. I thought I would go with a pattern. That way the focus is completely on this, but at the same time, it's also on this, if that makes any sense. And so I thought also it's just much more me. So this is what I wore with this suit. And this is a corduroy suit, which you've seen before. It's from And Other Stories. Love it. And I have on this tank from Mango that I got during the summertime. Everything from ankles up is solid colors, and then just the focus is on the print of the boots. I like that kind of contrast there, the way it kind of like has that narrow look here. That is just, I love that. I just think it's very timeless. It feels very kind of masculine at the same time, which is all me, and I love it. Really, really nice. Patting myself on the back. And then I went with the stowed bucket bag. I didn't want anything too dark. This is a chocolate brown color, croc finish. So again, we got that kind of animal print coming through again. This was how I went to the event. I think it's always good to feel good in what you're wearing, as I've always said to you. I've seen two main categories for the ankle boot, or the boot in general, that's done in snake print, because you can get the ankle version and knee version. This is the brown take. I picked the brown version because it just goes with my colouring, my skin tone. I think this flatters me more than the grey version, because I've seen like grey and white colour of a snake print. I'll link below to some both colour options in snake print, and you just choose the one that suits you the best. Okay, so the next shoe that I'm going to show you is the chunky, I call them trainers. I'm in America, I'll say sneakers. I'm going to show you how I would, one way that I would style these. This is a look that is obviously Marmite. There is zero middle ground. You either love these or you hate these. I love them. These are in white, but it's like a bone white, so it's like different shades in them. It's just got like creams and like off-whites, like light greys and whites mixed together. If you ever wanted to see a review of the Balenciaga Triple S sneakers, which these are, then on my Instagram I have a highlight called Reviews, and I kicked off with my first review, which is on these Balenciaga. I will be doing weekly or bi-weekly reviews, and I'll keep adding them to that highlight on my Instagram. Okay, so I'm going to show you one way that I would style these. These come in a lot of different price points now, so you don't have to go with the Balenciaga versions. They come in from as low as probably, I don't know, $80 maybe, and then going up to whatever budget you want to spend on them. So it's all up to you. I'll link below to some of my favorites, and you just choose which ones that you prefer. So let me just show you how I will style, or have been styling these. Okay, so I've changed into this look. This to me is a really casual look, very sort of everyday. It's basically a jeans and a blazer look. This is a grey men's tweeds blazer that I got from a vintage shop, actually L Train Vintage. That's where I got it, on 2nd Avenue. If you're new to my channel, I'll link below to the video on some of my favourite vintage shops in New York City, and outside of New York City as well, actually. Anyway, so that video is below. I'm wearing it with this Everlane tee that goes with the grey contrast, dark with the light. And then I bunged on these old Levi jeans. I like the darker colour of them. I think that's really appropriate and really feels like a good season to wear like a darker rinse. I've added a Loewe puzzle bag in as well. This is what I would wear if I was going out. In fact, I have worn this look when I've gone out. This is what I like about these jeans, is even though they're high-waisted and dark, they have this wider leg cut to them. If you can see right there, see how it just flares against my ankle. That's what I like about them, and it allows the whole of the shoe to show. So that is just my one way of wearing these Marmite trainers, which I know a lot of you'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're wearing those. Ah! As I've always said on my channel, get what you like. That's all that matters. As long as you love them, that's all that matters. This feels very, very comfortable. It feels me. It's very casual. It's also highly functional, but you still feel like you've made an effort without sort of trying too hard with putting too many things on together. And I just went with a t-shirt because of how warm this blazer is. Plus there's sometimes you have days when it's not like ridiculously cold and you can just get away with just wearing something like this. So that is my look. So the next footwear item is the slouch boot, or the knee-high slouch boot. I got these from Zara. They are sort of like a bone color, really, really nice. These are great. I love this toe to them. And just this, everything just feels kind of 70s. I think that's why I like it. I like that strong, solid heel. I got these in a size 11. Again, it took forever on the website. As soon as these disappeared in the size 11, the biggest size. And I just had to put myself down the notification list and got the email. They came, I checked out as I think the fastest record ever. Like in 10 seconds, I'd already bought them. Anyway, so that's these. They come in burgundy. In real life, they look like a cherry red, and they also come in a tan, a gorgeous camel. So I went with these ones because I like the idea of this being my neutral, and I thought, what would I style with it? I like the suede and the casualness of a tee with it, and I got these on. Great. And then for the coat, I like the play on the two shades of blue. I love this sky blue wool coat from Reese I got recently. Full disclosure, this was gifted. I did a collaboration with them recently, and that's why I have this coat. You can see how I styled it another way on my Instagram. This is the look together. I really do like this actually. I like these blues with the browns together, and then you've got the boots on as well. God, these are so comfortable, FYI. And then bag wise, I decided to go with this snake print bag. This is from Mango, the brown with the blue together, and it has like a detachable strap as well, so I can wear it on my shoulder or maybe like crossbody. Yeah, this is it, the whole thing together. I really like this. It feels more put together, and you know, it's something that I would probably wear if I'm going somewhere a little bit more, I don't know, maybe if I was going for a meeting or anything like that. Maybe I was going out somewhere in the evening. I kind of like this look though, but at the same time, I like the fact that I put a t-shirt on with it, which kind of dresses it down. I love this kind of idea. So slouch boots, if you're into them, pick the color you prefer. I picked them in this color, this bone color, but you can get them in any kind of color. I'll link below to some as well that I think are really cool. Obviously black is one of the easiest colors because it just kind of, like white, it goes with everything, but it's a safer choice. Just rock them if you want with like a midi skirt. I think that to me looks really chic. I also think they look good disappearing under cropped jeans. That looks really, really cool. I'm definitely going to wear them like that. Corduroy pants, the ones that I've got like the wide legged cropped, I'm going to wear these with those as well because I can see when you're walking and you just got those on. I think that's going to look really, really cool. This is just my personal recommendations. I think these are great, but I really do like this kind of combination. It's very, very simple, and I like just holding like a little bag. Something along these lines I think would look really nice with it. So this is my way of styling the slouchy boots. So for my next one, for a pair of shoes, it is going to be the Gucci loafers. Now, loafers to me are another classic shoe category when it comes to this time of the year. I have these in a red as well. I love the classic black with the gold. And one way to show how I would style them is just like this, in this all white look. This is a Reese V-neck jumper. It has like this really cool like crisscross design on it. I'm not sure if it's coming out on the camera, but I'll show you in cutaways. It is extremely warm and it feels really like luxurious. I teamed it with these, obviously, the Gucci loafers, and these H&M wide leg denim jeans, which I've had for a couple of seasons now, and I love them. I'm actually looking for a black version of them, but let me just bung these on. As you can see, it's a strong monochromatic look, very sort of just black and white, literally. Now, also from H&M, I think it's probably one of my best buys from them. It's just the length of it alone, and I love the cut of it as well. And yeah, that is it. I've just put a gold men's watch on. This is really it. This is the whole vibe. And then for bag wise, I could have gone for a black or a white bag, but I went with the Loewe puzzle. I like that little bit of tan added in with the black and white monochromatic vibe. Just that little bit of warmth added in there. And that is it. Very, very easy. So that is one way to just style a simple loafer. I'll show you some cutaways as well, obviously, so you can see how this looks close up, but at least you're getting the vibe of just one way to style loafers. They come in as usual, all different price points. You know I shop high and I shop low, which is why I have Gucci loafers on with H&M and then the Loewe puzzle bag. I'll list below not just these loafers, but other loafers that have this kind of vibe as well, and in different colors as well, so you can get some options depending on your budget. One bonus shoe for the season, it is the kitten heel, or the pointy shoe. It's got the kitten heel here and just pointy front. You're seeing these now come out again, Balenciaga. These were from last season from Balenciaga. They've come out again with them. I'll put them on the screen so you can see what they look like. They also come out in the ankle boot. They are gorgeous. I really like them. They've actually grown on me. Because there was a possibility I could go off of them, I went with these from the last season. That's why I took the plunge and invested in these. And it's in that jewel tone. You know how I feel about jewel tones already. This emerald green, oh, so good. So I thought I would team these, or one way for you to be inspired is to just stick to sort of a very casual look, right? So it's just jeans and a t-shirt and a blazer. That is just one way that I like to wear something like a pair of kitten heels. Because they're so ladylike and so kind of, you know, fancy looking, I would rather sort of dress them down in just a simple pair of jeans. Nice rinse as well. I like this sort of medium to dark rinse. And look at these. God, the color of these is, it's so good. Flipping here. And then I like the corduroy jacket, the blazer. This is from a mango. Look at that, just that color combination together with this. I just, oh, this. You know when it's a good buy, when you can still, 12 months later, it can give you that reaction, right? The same shoe. Oh, this is the whole look, really. So it's the kitten heel with a pair of jeans and just a white t-shirt. It gives a much more sort of chic, grown-up look. And you stand back and you see these, like, oh, she's putting some effort into it. And then bag-wise, I would probably, I can't see why not, just go with this. Just go with the snakeskin bag. I like the idea of putting the snakeskin bag with it because I just think that it just kind of plays up with the color schemes in the corduroy as well, so they kind of look really nice together. I'm really glad I picked this. This came in 2 colors, but my heart really was like going like when I saw like the darker ones. I think for you, if you're looking to wear kitten heels, you can also do it the same way as I do. I personally, like I said, I like to dress them down. I'll link below to some really cool kitten heels that are out at the moment at different price points as always, so you just pick what suits your budget. Okay, so that is it. That is my lot. That is how I would style the typical shoes that's out for fall 2018. Hopefully there was something in there for all of you, whether you're into the knee-high slouch boot, or you're into the animal print snakeskin, or the western boot trend, slingback pointy sort of kitten heel, that's your vibe. You know, whatever your thing is, I hope you got some inspiration out of watching this video on how you can style one of your favorites. And follow me on Instagram. I do videos every Friday, so between Friday and Friday, follow me over there. You can see a lot of these looks going up. Have a good weekend, everyone, and I will see you next Friday. Bye. Thank you. Oh, he loves me. Oh, I hope you got that. I should be hired to be in the next Star Wars. You know when they do the famous part where they go to some alien lounge that has all those different aliens? Well, just hire me, I'll just come up with a language for another species. This is a look that is obviously Marmite, can't even say Marmite, very sort of casual, God, wow, I can't speak in this video. Okay, so the next, bloody hell, who are these jeans? I don't even know. I don't know who these jeans are by.
Whoa, 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 whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab